Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, however, my name is Juliana, and in today's video, I am so excited because I'm going to walk you through my makeup tutorial on this makeup look. This is my go-to passport and license makeup that I typically do when I am going to be photographed. I was so excited. You guys have no idea to retake my license and passport photos because they were just awful pictures of me. So if you want to look like the prettiest, most enhanced version of yourself in photography, then keep watching. Okay everyone, so let's start off with massaging our face with just a basic gua sha tool. And I'm using my KORA Organics Noni oil to help slide the gua sha more easily onto my face. And you can use the other end of the gua sha as well to kind of contour your cheekbones. There's nothing wrong with having cheeks, ladies. I just think that my face looks a little bit snatched before doing makeup when I massage my cheeks. So anyway, and my face. We're gonna moisturize the entire face and make sure that it's really well moisturized with a Cerave moisturizer. This one is my personal favorite before applying any makeup. Next, we are going to prime and apply foundation. These are my two favorite products when applying a full coverage foundation for any photography, video, filming content. This is the name of the game, you guys. I got sent this 2 years ago. This is the Syncro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation, which with its matching primer, the Syncro Skin Soft Blurring Primer by Shiseido. They are amazing because for photos, I have noticed that this full coverage foundation really helps bring out the rest of the pigments of my blush and bronzer as I'm blending. So this is a foundation that I think is really useful for photography. On the daily, I typically like to wear a light to medium coverage foundation, but for a project like this, or even when I'm about to take a license or passport photo, I'm gonna go for the full coverage because I want my skin to look absolutely flawless. And so here I am just making sure to blend everywhere, blend even on my eyelids, underneath my eyelids, and even the edges of my jaw, going down to my neck so that there's no defined line. Next up, let's conceal with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is my absolute die-hard favorite concealer. I'm using it in the color Custard. So I like to apply it as so, and then I also like to grab my finger. Your finger sometimes is the best tool to use to blend stuff like this. So we're going to brighten the under eye area with my finger, and notice I'm dragging it and blending it all the way up, almost like towards my ear at an angle to lift my face and to brighten that area. I also kind of make sure to blend it in the inner corners of my eye. And I love this concealer because it is super, super photography friendly. Now we're going to set all of it to avoid any creases under the eye with the famous Mercier powder and this beauty blender by Real Techniques. And I also just kind of go in with the other side of the blender and pretty much set my face where I typically get oily in any T-zone areas where I know my makeup isn't going to last as long. Next up, let's contour. So I am using the famous Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick in the color Medium by Makeup by Mario. I really love how creamy this creamy bronzer sculpting stick is because it's very easy to draw onto the foundation in my face. Notice that I am drawing on the highest points of my cheekbones, and I'm lifting my eyes as well as defining my nose. So this new technique that I've added onto my contouring routine is pretty much just the part where I really lift my eyes, and I find that it's made a huge difference in photography. I'm also using a Real Techniques brush to seamlessly blend this into my foundation. The Makeup by Mario stick does come with a brush, but I really love this one in particular because it helps me have a little bit more control in blending this super flawlessly. And then as you're about to see, when I'm contouring my nose, I kind of pinch the brush with my fingers to kind of help me get in there in the edges of my nose and blend better as well. I really love contouring. I think it's an essential part of your makeup routine for pictures specifically, because these are the pinpointed areas that definitely create more depth and make a difference in snatching your face in photography. So now I'm gonna set everything I just did with my favorite bronzer. God bless this bronzer. I'm about to hit pan on this. And it is the Laguna bronzer by NARS, very famous. But it's just such a great bronzer because I like the shade and the warmth that it gives my face without being too orange. So this is very important. I set this in case I need the bronzer to last a little bit longer than I would just placing the creamy bronzer stick by itself. Okay, so now I'm using the KOSAS Airbrow Tinted Gel in the color Black to lightly define my eyebrows. I am not one to overly line my eyebrows because I naturally have very dark hair. If you want to go ahead and instead of lightly combing through this with a tinted gel, if you want to go ahead and define your brows just because maybe you have lighter hair or you feel most comfortable maybe defining them a bit more, do your thing. I just prefer a very natural brow over a defined one, so that's that. And then next up, we're going to curl the lashes. This is my favorite curler of all time, a staple in my makeup collection. This is the Shiseido eyelash curler. This is the best that I've ever found. This is better than any drugstore curler. This really lifts your lashes and makes the curl last. I'm going to quickly apply this product here. This is by Mercier. It's called the Caviar Stick. And I love that it really naturally highlights my eyebrow bone and anywhere that I place it. It's a very pretty highlight. It's so beautiful and sparkly without being too much. It is light. I even wear this as a base sometimes underneath my eyeshadow looks, but in this case, I'm just using it as a really beautiful and pretty highlight. Now I'm going to accentuate my eyes a little bit more by using the Stila liquid eyeliner. I had to get off camera to do this, but notice that when I'm showing you up close, I just added it to my eye. I did not drag it all the way into my eye. It's just to define the ends. I highly suggest doing this because it's such a small little detail, but again, the goal is to still look like yourself, the best version of yourself. And then I obviously topped this off with my favorite mascara by Hourglass, just to define my lashes. I like doing this eyeliner step because it just kind of accentuated my already very almond shaped eyes. So obviously go for a winged liner with either powder or a liquid liner that just accentuates the end of your eye shape, whether it be round or something else. Last but not least, let's do lips. So I am going in with the Too Faced Lip Plumper Gloss. I'm obsessed with this plumper gloss, you guys, because although I don't have lip filler, I do love my lips to look juicy and plump, especially before pictures. I just need them to look their best. Here, I'm definitely feeling the burn. And once you feel the burn, you want to lightly just take it off, basically, so that you can start applying a more long-lasting color. Here I'm also using, I'm about to apply, but my camera basically deleted the scene. I'm going to apply the NYX lip liner. I'm going to plug in the shade below. And then I went in with the NARS Orgasm blush, and it pretty much matches this beautiful lip color called Malibu by KOSAS. And that is the look. Simple, natural, beautiful, perfect for photos. I swear to God, you're gonna look amazing in your license and passport pics. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give a like down below and click the subscription button. Also, speaking of subscriptions, I just want to give a huge thank you to all of you that have subscribed. You guys are amazing and wonderful, and I cannot wait to meet more of you in the next coming year of 2024. So with that being said, see you in the next video. Bye.